for the third time. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I think we should be good now. Okay, I'm able to type in the chat. And we will see once more people arrive. Alright. Sorry, that took a really long time to figure out for some reason. One sec. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Looks like we have some confirmation that people are able to type in chat, so I think we're good to go. Alright, sorry about the technical difficulties. And right now I'm just going through floors 9 through 11 really quickly, so that we can give some people time to come in, and then we'll tackle floor 12 once we have everybody in here. Sounds good? Well, I guess I have to go through 9 through 11 anyway, so we don't really have a choice. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey, I'm doing well, thanks. How are you guys? And after we do floor 12, I was actually hoping to roll some artifacts for Furina, because I've been pre-farming for Furina in anticipation for her rerun next version. So hopefully we get some good artifact rolls, because I've been saving a few of the pieces for the stream. Because streamer luck is very real, obviously. We need to skip floors. Oh, does Honkai have that? It allows you to skip some of the lower floors. How does that work, though? You just don't have to play them at all? Let's go Venti first half. Venti first half, Kazuha second half. We can go... Yeah, that sounds good. Should go Kokomi instead of Shincho here. Yeah, that sounds like a really nice feature. If you can just skip some of the lower floors instead of having to play through them again. Oh, what the heck? That was just one wave. I didn't expect it to be over so quickly. Lucky artifact rolls. I know, right? All I know are def rolls. If you clear high floors with 3 stars, they give you a chance to start directly on floor 7. Oh, I see. How many floors total are there in Star Rail? I'm assuming it's not 12. based on what you said about floor 7. If you clear floor 7, you get the rewards from 1 through 6 too. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, I see. So then if you're... So basically it lets you... So the Genshin equivalent would be like being able to clear or attempt floor 12. It'd be like being able to attempt floor 12 without having to clear 9 through 11 first, and then as long as you can clear floor 12 with high stars, it automatically counts as if you had cleared 9 through 11. Is that what's going on? Ooh, I completely missed that. Oh, I didn't activate Cookie skill, I just realized.
좀 쉬어. 똑바로 서야 할 걸. 함께 놀자. 바람이 불고 있어.
There are 12 floors, but you still have to redo 1 through 7?
다 기억했어. 어?
That sounds really bad. Is it not? Isn't that even worse than Genshin? Unless I'm misunderstanding what, like how it works. They reset the rewards for all floors. Oh wow, that's nice. So it's basically like being able to play through 1 through 8 again in Genshin, right? So then you get the rewards for those as well, instead of just 9 through 12. Then I think the difference isn't that you can skip through the floors, it's more so that you just get the rewards for the lower floors on each cycle, instead of just 9 through 12, right? With this feature, you no longer have to start from floor 1 every iteration. That's the same for Genshin though, right? We're starting for floor 9 every time. But I guess the key difference is that you still get the rewards for 1 through 7, even if you don't play through them on each cycle. I'm not sure though, because I don't play Honkai either. Alright, we've got the cryo shields on the first half, so we need the pyro on the first half, and then maybe Venti on the second half. Although we have Ruin Hunters, so then Venti isn't great for that. Maybe I'll just go Kazuha. Has anybody been playing Wuthering Waves? Wondering how that's doing, because I know the initial impressions weren't super great, but a lot of people have said that once you get kind of further into the story and unlock more characters, the gameplay and the combat is really nice. But I don't know. Wait, no, I need Pyro. What am I doing? Let's just go for Pyro. I'll just go National then. Yeah, let's just go National. No time. Yeah, I feel that. No time for me either. I barely have enough time between work and Genshin. I wouldn't be able to squeeze another game in. Am I hyped for Imaginarium Theater? Oh yeah, that's a good point. They're releasing a new kind of Abyss, not really Abyss I guess, but new endgame content with 4.7, right? Yeah, I am pretty excited for that actually. And from the leaks that I've been seeing, it sounds like it's kind of like they're kind of like rotating challenges where like each like floor or challenge has like a different set of characters that you can use, right? I really like that. The fact that it kind of limits, or it kind of like challenges you to use specific characters or comps. I think that's a really nice twist. So hopefully we'll have some like creative solutions and yeah, get people to using like different metas, exploring different metas, I guess, instead of like using the same comps for every single clear. So, I think that'll be nice, hopefully. Am I going to make guides for when the Imaginarium Theater comes out? Yeah, I'll try to. I'll be trying to. Because that's definitely, I mean, it's not Spiral Abyss, obviously, but it's like endgame content, which is what I'm mostly like focused on. So I'll definitely be trying to provide tips and see what I can do there too. Yeah, pretty excited for that one. I just hope I don't suck at it, because it would be really sad if like it comes out and then it turns out I can't beat it. But hopefully it won't be too hard. Oops. Do you think Hoyo are trying to encourage players to invest horizontally? Yeah, probably, because it sounds like, yeah, like I was saying, it kind of sounds like they're encouraging people to explore different metas and team comps instead of just sticking with the same team comp like for every single Abyss iteration. So I think they're trying to shake up the meta a little bit and make it so that each iteration is favorable for a certain type of team comp or a certain character. They kind of already do that in Abyss with like the lunar blessings, but I think they're just trying to kind of double down on that a little bit more. I think from a revenue perspective, it also makes sense, right? Because it encourages people to like pull more characters. So it's kind of, it's a little, I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad, but yeah, I think it's definitely, there's definitely some monetary motivations too. Because with Spiral Abyss, it's like if you have like Nahida, Zhongli, Neuvillette, and like Xiangling, then you can pretty much like beat like almost any Abyss cycle with like some combination of those characters, I feel like, usually. And I guess they wanted to kind of break out of that mold and encourage players to pull for different characters, build more characters, put together a more variety, or a bigger variety of rosters. It's not going to be hard, you just have to have different characters, they don't need to be super built. I like that though. I like that they don't, like it doesn't, as long as the characters don't have to be like hyper invested vertically, I do kind of like that it kind of encourage, it gives you a mode where you can kind of explore different team comps without your characters having to be like super strong. So I definitely prefer it over like just increasing HP on Spiral Abyss, for example, where like you already know the boss mechanics, but you can't beat it because your characters don't have strong enough artifacts, for example. Like that's a really bad experience. So then I would prefer to have like mechanics, or yeah, kind of mechanics that force you to use different team comps, but don't necessarily have to be like super strong, or the characters that you're using don't necessarily have to be super strong. So if that's really the case, then I think I definitely prefer that, and I think that's definitely going in the right direction as far as endgame content goes. And some characters will have temporary buffs that are valid on Spiral Abyss too. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know about that. How's that gonna work? Do I have more balls? Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's also that feature where you can use your friends' characters, right? I think that's really exciting too. Because there's like some key characters that I've always kind of wanted, but never had the primos to pull for. Like Child, Xiao, a Geo carry like Ito or Navia. And those are characters that I've always kind of, or my roster's kind of had a gap in terms of the variety of comps that I can cover because I'm missing some of those key characters. So I really like that. It allows you to share your friends' characters.
고용 간파. 이 검을 알아보겠느냐? 빗줄기를 그리고 불타올라라. 소멸의 시간.
From the example they bring on the live stream, some characters will have increased attack, HP, defense, and those buffs will be valid on Spiral Abyss and Overworld too. Oh wow. So is that like a seasonal thing? So it's like each rotation of the Imaginarium Theater will buff a specific character, and those buffs are active for that entire kind of cycle of the theater?
체력의 날개여.
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that. Again, I think there is definitely some like revenue motivated aspect of it. Oh wait, shit. Because it definitely encouraged people to like pull for more characters. Because like I'm assuming like the kind of featured character of that Imaginarium cycle will be much stronger than your other characters. So then it kind of encourages you to, or motivates you to pull for those characters. But I do still like that it encourages people to try out different comps, which is not a bad thing. Alright, we're finally at floor 12. Let's see. They wanted to go for like Neuvillette National or maybe National Hyperbloom. Maybe I'll try both. Let's see here. Yeah, National will be fine for the first half. Hyperbloom... I might need Hyper Burgeon actually, because I don't like going into the Iniquitous Baptist without any Pyro. So maybe... Or maybe I'll just do Burgeon in general? I don't know. Yeah, I still hate this. I still hate this cycle so much because it's so Pyro. Like you really want Pyro on the second half, so then it kind of limits the different team comps that you can take, which I don't really like. But I'll do... Maybe I'll just do National on the second half. And then on the first half, I think we can do either Neuvillette or Hyperbloom. Which one do you guys prefer? It's possible to use Hyperbloom on the second half, but it takes a long time against 12-3. Right, yeah. Because you have nothing good to break the Cryo Shield. You can do double Electro Hyperbloom on the second half. Oh, that's not a bad idea, because then you have two sources of Electro to break the Cryo Shield. Yeah, that could work too, actually. You guys want me to try that? Should I do Hyperbloom, double Electro Hyperbloom on the second half? Maybe that'll work. Oh no, but if I do double Electro, then I'm gonna have trouble breaking the Abyss Lector shields, right? Although I guess Nahida can handle it by herself. Is that true? I don't know. I kind of want to just do National on the second half. Otherwise, I'm gonna struggle. I'll do Hyperboom on the first half instead. Oh wait, but then I just realized I put Xingqiu on the second half, so then I can't even take him there. I could use Yelan. Yelan Hyperboom is okay. Kokomi Hyperboom is also okay. I can do like Zhongli. Is that good? Nahida is enough. I hired this team in a friend's account and he didn't even have good artifacts or weapons. Okay, I will try the double Electro Hyperbloom. Alright. You guys have convinced me. Who should my second Electro be though? Should I do like Raiden? Fischl maybe? Neuvillette Hyperbloom? Yeah. I'm trying to avoid Neuvillette because he's kind of a cheat code. I'll do like maybe Fischl. Is that gonna be enough sustain? I don't know. And then I'll just do like a National here. Raiden National or... Yeah, I'll just do Raiden National. I think that's fine. Alright, Fischl it is. The masses have spoken.
도망칠 수 없. 아프다고 울지 마. 어떤 수가 나오려나?
It's actually been a long time since I've
공격을 시작.
played this, so I might live here, but
번개는
hopefully it's not too
영원히
bad.
빛나리. 징벌의 빛. 잡았다. 얽혀들어라. 밑가 상처 따위 아프지 않아.
그렇네, 끌었어. 사부의 창수를 감상하.
지금이 정멸의 시간.
Ooh, hold on, let me make sure I have enough energy going in. Yeah, I think I'm
회수.
fine. Nice. Let's hope you don't get interrupted from those lectors. Yeah, I'm still a little worried about 12-2. We'll see. Maybe we'll just redo it if it doesn't turn out very well.
레이븐 타파, 레이븐. 기억했어. 열어. 전부 다 보인다고. 이곳이 바로 지혜.
Hida will struggle with the lector's interruption unless one is a Gigakiter. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. I think floor or chamber 12 too is going to be a little hard, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be okay.
알아보겠느냐? 빗줄기를 그리기 어려운 법.
들어보자. 우리 집에 놀러 와.
올림플 고리. 즉시 성급.
어? 커져라.
물에 앉아. 물러나.
열어.
이번에는 정말 패를
What?
끼쳤군.
Oh, I didn't think I would die on 12-1. That's a little annoying. Yeah, the survivability is a little rough for Kuki because she's always going to be at low health. And actually, you know what? I'm going to take max HP here. Because I don't think I need the normal and charge attack with either of these teams. And the max HP is going to help Kuki a little bit. So I'm going to go for that actually.
아프다고 울지 마. 마무리. 불타올라라. 총 공격을 시작하지.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god, that was close.
단절.
Got a lot of Shangling there.
어떤 수가 나오려나? 내가 모두
말이 안 통하면 해버려.
지금 정멸의 시간.
I use similar teams like Classic Red and National and Kaching Aggravate. Oh, nice. That's a pretty good one actually, because then you have like, I'm assuming you're going like, are you going double Dendro Kaching Aggravate, or are you going, because then you still have the problem of breaking the Electro shields with only one source of Dendro, but
고화신.
아메의 환상.
빗줄기를 그리기 어려운 법.
기억했어. 이곳이 바로 지혜의 전당이야. 이따가
애군 타파.
레이븐.
ah, barely missed it.
배우 유호.
That feels bad.
기억했어.
날 따라와. 알아보겠느냐? 똑바로 서야 할 걸. 서두르자. 즉시 성급.
전부 다 보인다고. 아메의 환상.
Oh my god, that almost killed Official. What the heck?
우리 집에 놀러 와. 헤이.
Yeah, I was also debating taking Kazuha on that second half instead of the double Electro.
날 따라와.
'Cause I feel like I could have done Kazuha version and that would have been fine too.
어? 후, 단죄의 이름. 커져라.
What is Shincho's energy?
고화신비.
So low. Am I using Korean dub? I am, yeah. I switched it like a couple weeks ago. I've been enjoying it.
알아보겠느냐? 열어.
칠흑의 날개여. 지식을 너와 공유할게. 이따가 조금
I had to use
아플 거야.
prototype Amber on Nahida to get extra heals. Oh, that's a good idea actually. Maybe I should have done that.
애군 타파.
Yeah, so then you get a little bit more sustain. You don't really lose a lot of damage. You lose some damage, but
퍼져라.
yeah, I think the trade-off for survivability is worth it. That's smart.
서두르자. 빗줄. 논란이 이런. 올림플 고리.
자, 나와라 우주.
고화 신비.
Doesn't
전부
look
다
like. I think I'm
보인다고.
barely gonna miss the 3-star clear here.
똑바로 서야 할 걸.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be off by a few seconds. We can come back to get this later. That's okay. That's kind of a shame. Child in Korean does things for me. I don't have child, unfortunately, but I'll check him out.
도망칠 수 없. 잡았다. 얽혀들어라. 불타올라라. 총 공격을
사부의 창수를 감상하라고.
무념 단절. 찡벌의 빛. 회수. 어떤 수가 나오려나? 입가 상처 따위 아프지 않아. 번개는 영원히 빛나리. 고용 간파. 잡았다. 불타올라라.
I don't think we need another rotation here, right? I think we can probably just... Okay, I spoke too soon.
찡벌의 빛.
Even so, I should...
조급해 할 회수.
Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah. Nobody is talking about this, but Layla is being slept on. She negates all cryo damage across all chambers in the first half. In the first half? Oh, yeah. Against the cryo Kenki and also this cryo boss. Yeah, that's true. She is pretty useful. Yeah, I use Layla on my Neuvillette team when I run him on the first half, and she's really useful there. Is Kade Spear better than Catch on Chang? What's Kade Spear? I've never even heard of that weapon. Oh no, Jade Spear. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Jade Spear. Okay, that makes more sense. I think it depends on what substats you have, but I think they're pretty even. Like I don't think one is like significantly better than the other, if I'm not mistaken.
올림플 고리.
아미의 환상.
빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운 법. 열어.
이따가 조금 아플 거야.
거기서
손에 손잡고.
고화 신비.
레이븐. 이곳이 바로 지혜의 전.
빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운 법. 열어.
전부 다 보인다고.
Did I not link the pets with Nahida still?
손에
I
손잡고.
think I missed them.
제우 유호.
아미아의 환상.
전부 다 보인다고.
애군 타파.
아프잖아.
이런.
응?
다시 만나게 될 것.
알아? 퍼져라.
빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운 법. 고화 신비. 올림플 고리.
Let's pull these guys over to the side real quick.
손에 손잡고.
Okay.
아미의 환상. 기억했어. 우리 집에 놀러 와.
I don't think I have enough time here.
알아보겠느냐?
We're gonna have to redo this chamber too.
유호. 똑바로 서야 할 것.
I actually don't even know if I can 3-star the last chamber with this either, so it's like,
문제의 입.
what am I using this team for really?
얌전히 있으라고.
기억했어. 어이? 이곳이 바로 지혜의 전달.
빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운.
Alright, Nahida.
기억했어.
애군 타파.
어이?
Oh, it's actually kind of close.
아프잖아. 어지러워.
Also running out of stamina trying to dodge these attacks. Oh my god, my energy is just getting wrecked here.
그만 때려.
Poor Nahida.
똑바로 서야 할걸?
Taking a beating there, yeah. That's really rough. I'm gonna have like 0 energy going into the third chamber too. Man. That's rough. But yeah, not a big fan of the Hyper Bloom on the second half here with the double Electro Electors.
도망칠 수 없다. 잡았다. 얽혀들어라. 내가
사부의 창수를 감상하라고.
지금
Yeah, I was
정면에
about 10 seconds off, so that was just bad.
고용 간파. 아프다고 울지 마. 마무리. 총 공격을 시작하게.
뜨끈뜨끈하지. 말이 안
That guy went
통하면
really far.
무념 단절.
Feels kind of bad using Raiden's ultimate on just one guy, but what can you do?
도망칠 수 없다. 잡았다. 얽혀들어라. 니가 상처 따위 아프지 않아?
그렇네. 끌었어. 사부의 창수를 감.
번개는 영원히 빛나리. 징벌의 빛. 마무리. 작업. 내가 모두를 지켜줄게.
누룽지야, 불을 뿜어라. 말이 안 통하면 해버려.
무념
God, the spinning
단절.
attack. It's a good thing Raiden has super armor during her burst. That helps so much. I think that's such an underrated mechanic, not being able to be interrupted. Why don't you use Arca mechanic? Yeah, that's another good way to get around or kind of interrupting those mechas. If you have Arca, then you can. You need the Numa, or no, not Numa. I think it's Usia on this one. Yeah, you need Usia. So then you need like Lynette, Furina. I think Charlotte is also Usia. I don't actually remember. Yeah, that's another good way to get around
전부 다
it.
보인다고.
올림플 고리. 이콩 알아보겠느냐? 즉시 성급.
나와라 우주. 후. 우리 집에 놀러와.
I'm gonna use.
정치르게 날개요.
Yeah, I use Kuki's burst there just to give me a little bit more Electro application to break that cryo shield a little faster.
어려운 법.
호이? 아, 기억했어. 지식을 너와 공유할
제우 유호.
탄재의 이름.
Get ready for this vulnerability window.
찾아라.
This is where we need to deal most of our damage.
호이? 다 기억했어.
Pretty good damage for one rotation. Holy crap.
열어.
We almost one cycled this guy with that.
알아보겠느냐? 즉시 성급.
레이븐 업.
얌전히
And
있으라고.
again, we're going to use Kuki's burst to get us a little bit more Electro application to break this cryo shield.
이곳이 바로 지혜의 전.
Oh, that feels bad.
퍼져라. 다.
Nice. Yeah, that second half was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be with the double Electro. So, I guess the only downside of the double Electro is that it's harder to get through the Electro Electors like we saw in the previous chamber, but it's actually pretty good for that third chamber. So, I like it. It's a good suggestion. Oh, Charlotte is Numa. Okay, sorry. Oh, Navia is Usia. Yeah, Navia. Double Pyro Navia would actually be really good on that first half because she has Usia. You have the Pyro to deal with the cryo shields, and yeah, the Usia also helps with disabling these mechas on the first half as well. So I feel like she must be pretty good. Now that Chlorinde is around the corner, have you decided if you're gonna go for her or not? I'm probably not gonna go for her, unfortunately. I have. Let me see. I have 14,000 Primo Gems, or 15,000, just shy of 15. So then that gives me a little over 80 rolls, about 90 rolls. Which means that I can go to Soft Pity for 1 5-star. So then I'm gonna be using these on Furina, and I don't think I'm gonna have any left over for Chlorinde. So I think I'm gonna skip Chlorinde and then just wait for the second half of 4.7 to go for Furina. I do technically have this in the bank. I have 4. Oh, you guys can't see it because my webcam is covering it. I just realized. Whoops. yeah, I have 492 star glitter in the bank, so then that's like another like one rough just shy of 100 rolls. So I can technically go to like 2 soft pities, but yeah, but then like there's always the chance that I can miss like 50-50 on both Clovind and Furina, which would be really unlucky, but it's possible. And then I would just not get Furina, so then I'm gonna save both of them for Furina, I think. Abyss just reset 2 days ago, or it reset on June 1st, so then whenever that is for your local time. So for most people it was yesterday, I believe. Alright. Let's go get these stars for 1 and 2 again. I think we're gonna try... I'll show you the... I want to show you my Neuvillette comp on the first half, because I know somebody mentioned the Usia, the Arca mechanic. I want to show you a team comp that leverages that pretty well with Neuvillette. So I'll be going for like something like this probably. And Lynette is Usia, and then my Layla is also using the Sword of Naziz and Koitz, which is also Usia aligned right now. So I have 2 sources of Usia on this team actually. So then you'll see how quickly I can stun the Capellius on the second chamber, which is why I really like this setup a lot. And then on the second half, I'll probably just go for standard national because I'm pretty happy with that. Kazuha, and then, yeah. Who is better, Al-Haytham or Furina? Oh well, they serve different roles. Al-Haytham is a on-field carry who deals like really good single target dendro damage, and then Furina is a support who pretty much like mega buffs any team that she's on. So then it depends on what you're looking for. For most players, Furina is going to be the better pull just because she's so flexible and she can kind of make any team that you put her on so much stronger. But if you're like at a lack of on-field carries, then I guess you could go for Neuvillette. He's a really solid carry. But in general, I'm gonna recommend Furina for most players.
여기 있어. 주문 부탁해. 방해하지 마세요. 두려워하지.
싸워보자고.
밀물이 내가 돌아왔다.
Yeah, so for this chamber, the Usia alignment doesn't really matter, but you'll see how it like helps out in the second chamber.
정수.
잔재 줄뿐이야. 이쪽을 봐. 혹하니요. 제 명을 따르세요.
총 돌격이다. 샷.
하. 소란 금지.
I'm just gonna hold his ult. Yeah, I don't think I need his burst. Yeah, I want to hold the burst for the second chamber.
서두르자. 고화 신비. 이깟 상처 따위.
바람을 타고.
사고의 창수를 감상하라고.
빗줄기를 그리기 어려운 법.
아직 안 끝났어.
제우유. 총 공격을 시작하지.
바람을 타고.
I
바람을
actually have a really hard time beating these guys. They're so beefy.
끌었네. 끌었.
Where did everybody go? They're like all split up into like 3 different directions. Jeez.
바람과 함께.
즉시 성급. 이깟 상처 따위.
This second wave is actually like surprisingly difficult,
자유롭게. 낙엽이 지는 게.
especially if they spread out like that and your vacuum ability or like your grouping ability is on. Oh shoot! I'm gonna die.
알아보겠느냐? 불타올라라.
Get over here.
총 공격을
뜨끈뜨끈하지.
제우유호.
I only have a minute going into the third wave. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. We'll see. And we're gonna vacuum, or we're gonna use Kazuha's ability as soon as they spawn.
어려운 법.
That's we need to break their poise as quickly as possible.
일어나라.
흥미로운가요?
기러기가.
끌었네. 끌었어.
고화 신비. 이 검을 알아보겠는
사고의 창수를 감상하라고.
이거 실례했군요.
Get some good fall damage in there. That's good. It's gonna help a little bit. Okay, we have time for one more rotation.
바람을 타고
See
구름이
if it's enough. Oh, Xiangling doesn't have energy. This looks bad.
연애는 끝나지 않았습니다.
바람이
Maybe
마음을
it's
알아주네.
like one big fall damage will be enough. No, it's not. We didn't get fall damage there.
뜨끈뜨끈하지.
Unfortunate.
연애가 곧 끝난다.
No, okay. We'll just clear the second chamber first, and then we'll come back for the first chamber. Sorry, guys. We're doing 3 runs today.
낙엽이 지는 게 아니
이거 실례했군요.
그렇네.
죄송합니다. 빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운 법.
No C6 Bennett. No, I don't. I have mine's C4, I believe. I have the constellations for C6, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it because I crowned his burst. So then if I give him the C5, he'll have a level 13 burst, which is like really OP and not very beginner friendly. So I intentionally keep his burst at level 10 because that's like higher than most people have his burst anyway. So yeah, he's at C4 for now. Is Layla worth building? I think so, yes. I think Layla's a really good utility. She's a really low cooldown, strong shield as far as 4 stars go. So I think she's very useful. Yeah, she's kind of like a better version of Diona, I would say.
여기 있어. 차가운 별.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I wasn't supposed to use Layla's skill there. I'm supposed to save, or Lynette's skill there. I'm supposed to save it for her. Yeah, so you see how Layla's normal attack just instantly broke the cryo shield. It's because she has that sort of Nazi Zenkoids, which has the Lucia alignment right now. And then that
별이여, 감기
Lynette's skill finishes it off and then puts him into the skill, or into the stun phase. So it allows me to break their attack pattern really early on. And it also decreases their res when you interrupt their attack pattern like this. So it makes the whole chamber just so much faster. Or this fight specifically, so much faster. And this is with like a level 50 Lynette. Level 50 Lynette and Layla. So it's like they're not like really doing anything except but I bring them just to break that cryo shield really quickly. Oh wait, hold on. As I'm saying that, his cryo shield comes back up. So I messed up the rotation there. We're gonna do a little bit better there because I wasn't getting Neuvillette's like charge attacks up enough.
싸워보자고.
Let's try that again. Okay, we're gonna break the shield with Lynette's skill. We're gonna apply another instance of Lucia with the sword attack. I got interrupted really hard though. I'm not gonna have a lot of time to attack. And then break the shield for good this
조용하지
time.
마세요. 차가운 별.
총 돌격이다.
잔재주의군요. 방해하지 마세요.
Okay, that feels a little bit better. Hopefully I can beat it this time. I'm actually so low on energy here. What the heck?
이쪽을 가.
Like, my Neuvillette has like no energy. I think we're still gonna get it though. Okay, yeah. 850, so not the fastest clear on this half, but I think when you consider that the supports are quite weak and it's mostly just Neuvillette doing all the work, it's not too bad.
알아보겠느냐? 빗줄기를 그리긴 어려운 법.
And I don't have energy on this half either.
상처 따위.
바람과 함께
Hopefully it's
구름이
enough.
숨고 기러기
Oh, Xiangling doesn't have energy either. This feels so bad. I messed up the setup for this clear really badly.
바람이 마음을 알아주네.
즉시 성급. 내가 모두를 지켜줄게.
Yeah, ideally what should be happening on this floor, or in this fight, is that you beat the Fatui agents, like mid-rotation, and then you're starting up your second rotation, like while these guys are spawning in. So I'm like really behind actually.
고화 신비가 총 공격을 시작하게.
구름이 숨고 기러기가 오네.
누룽지야.
불타올라라.
Yeah, and I should be focusing the Animo one because she's ranged. Yeah, this is a bad run. Let me try that again. Let me try that again, guys. Yeah, and the fact that I don't have Lynette's ult is actually kind of a problem because I normally rely on that to apply the Animo and get the swirl here without using her skill cooldown. But
마술쇼 시작. 서프라이즈.
일문이 내가 돌아왔다. 고개를 숙여라. 자,
I'm hoping the 4.7 Abyss will be a little bit less restricted as far as like elements go. Because this Abyss is like really rough.
하, 정수.
방해하지 마세요. 별이요.
봐줄 거 없어.
모든 높은 자를 내려볼지어다. 소란 금지.
잠재주였군요.
경솔했군요. 자,
여기 있어. 조명 부탁해. 차가운 별.
싸워보자고.
Yeah, clear time is about the same, so it's mostly just my second half that needs to be faster.
내가 돌아왔다.
I think not recharging my bursts going into the second half was actually a really big mistake, and it's gonna cost me a lot on clear time.
열어. 즉시 성급. 좋아. 내가 못.
자유롭게 낙엽이 지는 게 아니.
끌었네. 끌었어. 말이 안 통하면
3.7 of this. Which one was that? I don't think I was around for that one. What were the enemies on that one?
제우 유호. 이 검을.
Oh my god, I missed this skill. That's actually so bad.
공격을 시작하게.
바람을 타고 구름이 가도록 바람과 함께
누룽지야. 불을 뿜어라.
모처럼 불러온 먹잇감을 사냥 내어 모래바람을 일으켜라.
바람이 마음을 알아주네.
즉시 성급. 생각마. 모함 입가 상처 따위 아프지 않아?
구름이 숨고 기러기가 오네.
Okay, so this time I've got them all grouped roughly, sort of, close to the Animo archer.
나를 그리기 어려운 것.
That's kind of what we want here.
자유롭게
But our time is still not great here, so I'm a little worried still.
유호. 총 공격을 시작.
바람을 타고
And Xiangling and Kazuha are able to break these guys' shields pretty quickly, but still it's gonna be, I don't know, with just one rotation, it's gonna be kind of tough.
즉시 성급. 내가 모두를 지켜줄게.
낙엽이 지는 게 안타깝거든.
뜨끈뜨끈하지. 사부의 창수를 감상하라.
일어나라.
고귀한 진리는 신성한 눈에.
Did we get it? Okay, we did. Whew, wow, that was... I'm surprised. Wow. Kazuha, I think they phased at around 717 or 716. And Kazuha and Xiangling together were able to break their shields in just one rotation. So I'm actually surprised that that was enough time. That was really close. But yeah, the lesson learned there is that going in with your energy not charged up into this chamber like makes a huge difference, because I had to spend so much. I probably had to spend like half a rotation at the beginning of the second half trying to get all my energy back up, and that cuts like 10 seconds into your clear time, which is not a trivial amount of time, or not a trivial amount of time. So yeah, when you're focusing one chamber for 3 stars, always recharge your bursts going in. Whew, okay, let's get this let's get this restart here. What is... Oh, something that I want to show you guys actually on the second half is a pretty interesting one here. Let me see if I can remember what the comp was. It was like... Let me think. It was like Fischl, Kokomi, Kazuha, Lisa. Hold on. Is that right? No, hold on. Let me double check my Lisa build. And I will show you why this is like so powerful. Ah yeah, she has Thrilling Tales. Let's go Hakushin instead. And then artifacts, Noblesse, 253, 26. I think that's fine actually. Let's just do that. And the interaction that I want to show you guys here is actually specifically between Lisa and Kazuha. If you guys watch my fall damage video, you'll know that fall damage is triggered when you use Kazuha's skill and then you kind of stagger the enemies while they're airborne. And I found out that Lisa's burst is like really, really good at that. So then, how do I want to do this though? I'm trying to think how I want to structure the rotation though, because I want to use Kazuha while Lisa's burst is active. So then, I guess it would just be like, okay, we can do Kokomi, Lisa, Kazuha, and then Fischl. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's do that. And then on the first half, I'm just gonna cheat with this comp because it's really strong. Nahida, and then what do we want to do here? Something like this, maybe? Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, so what you're gonna see is that we're gonna use Lisa's burst to stagger the, or kind of juggle the Fatsui operatives, and they're gonna take like massive fall damage from Kazuha's skill.
정수.
지식을 너와 공유.
도망칠 수 없다. 봐줄 거 없어.
자, 거품이 되어라.
This first half is pretty strong in its own right too, because you got like mega,
지금 정멸의 시간.
you get like mega reactions between the Virgin and the Hyper Boom.
걱정 마. 어서 행복하.
바람이 마음을 알아주네. 구름이 숨고 기름.
아가씨의 뜻대로.
솟구쳐라.
I will say the first two waves are a little rough with this team because it lacks kind of like actual damage,
푹 빠지면
but
아니.
자유롭게
it will be worth it for being able to clear the Fatsui agents quickly.
바람이 마음을 알아주네.
Ooh, I'm out of energy. That's not good. Oh wait, hold on.
전기 맛 좀 볼래?
This is the only problem with using Lisa though, is
어서
that
행복한.
she has some pretty major energy constraints.
기러기가 오네.
좀 쉬어.
아미아의 환상.
저.
Where did
도망치지
she go?
마.
Oh, she went all the way over there. Oh no. Oh no, Lisa. Don't die, please.
아가씨의 뜻대로.
Okay, I'm gonna set up Lisa's burst here.
낙엽이 지는 게 안타깝도다. 자유롭게
심해 사호.
Yeah, you kind of saw it. It was kind of hard to see, but you saw it with the first operative there.
바람과 함께
Oh, they didn't get staggered there.
바람을 타고 구름이 가도록.
레이븐.
Let's see if we can do it again here.
자유롭게
그거 실례군요.
Yeah, you can see how
창의의 약속.
when Kazuha's skill knocks them up, Lisa's burst like kind of like throws them up in the air a little further, and then that triggers the fall damage.
구름이 숨고 기러기가 오-
See if we can get it again here.
바람이 마음을 알아주네.
Yeah, you see that there?
아가씨의
So then we're not actually like doing a lot. Oh wait, we didn't make time though. That feels bad. I think I took way too long on that second wave because I let the Pyro Fatui spread out. So we need to be better about that. But I think if I hadn't messed up there, we could have gotten it clear probably.
우리 집에 놀러 와.
고용 간파.
밀물이 내가 돌아왔다. 고개를 숙여라. 소란 금지.
싸워보자고.
Alright, let's try that one more time. Yeah, the only downside with this team is that Lisa herself isn't like very strong. Oh wait, oh shoot, I used Pokemon first instead of Lisa's first. That feels bad.
바람을 타고
So Lisa herself doesn't actually do a lot of damage, but
자유롭게
hey, you didn't miss too much. Well, that's not true. We're trying to pick up the last star on chamber 12-1.
어서 행복한 여.
We've already 3-star chamber 2-2 and 12-3.
구름이 숨고
I guess you did miss most of it. It's okay. Still lots of fun up ahead.
바람이 마음을 알아주네.
Yeah, and you can see the fall damage on the maiden too there actually.
걱정 마.
찌릿찌릿할 거야.
낙엽이 지는 게난
또 시작이시군.
자, 나와라 우주.
찾아와.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one. You saw both of them take fall damage there?
전시
Right.
선물입니다. 어서 행복한 여.
바람과 함께 구름이 숨고 기러기가 오네.
붉은 날개여. 심해 가호. 가자.
자리를
바람을 타고
Yeah, oh yeah, there was another pretty big one there.
내
It was
푸름에
like 300k I think for both of them.
부탁해.
푹 빠지면 안 돼.
Yeah, she like kind of like suspends them infinitely in the air. Yeah, and you can get multiple instances of fall damage too. So you're pretty much killing them with purely fall damage. When is the next Genshin video essay? I don't know. I'm working on thinking of topics. Are there any topics that you guys want me to elaborate on? Because I feel like we've already covered a lot of the basic Genshin Impact mechanics. I don't know if there's any kind of mysteries that are remaining in Genshin Impact. Alright, let's crack open some artifacts. HP probe. Shield damage even. HP circlet. Have I tried Wuthering Waves? I haven't, no. And I probably won't be. I think I don't have the time for it. I'm sorry. Attack. HP gob. We have to wait new mechanics from Natlan. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Maybe they'll introduce some new mechanics with the new region coming out. Alright. I think the last thing I wanted to do before I wrap up the stream is roll some Furina artifacts, which I've been farming for. So I'm going to be going through some of the pieces that I've got. This is a 3-liner. If this rolls double crit, then I'll probably keep it and try rolling it. And we got Def, nice. Oh yeah, this is one that I've been wanting to roll. It doesn't have ER, which is kind of unfortunate, but the HP main stat with the double crit, I think, is really, really favorable. I should try it, it's amazing. Oh yeah? Okay. I don't know. Maybe if I find the time, but I don't think I'll have time to play both Genshin and Wuthering Waves, and I don't want to give up on Genshin just yet. So maybe I'll take a hiatus from it. I don't know. Or maybe I'll take a hiatus from Genshin temporarily just to try it for like a month or so, but I don't know. Yeah, always def, right? We have attack double crit, crit rate, crit damage. This is another one that I've been holding on to. This is a Neuvillette piece, but I'm gonna roll this fourth line as well to see if it rolls crit damage or crit rate. And it's flat attack, nice. HP, main stat, crit rate. If this one rolls double crit, then I will also keep it. Attack percent, okay, not keeping that. 4.7 is going to add a lot of endgame content in Imaginarium Theater, yeah. So I'll probably, yeah, hopefully release more videos and content with that coming out. Because that'll definitely be a change. Okay, so I think the main one I'm rolling for here is that HP double crit piece. Pardon my intromission, but what do you do? What does that mean? You mean like what do I do for work? Like what is my job? Right now I'm just logging into Genshin for dailies, haven't completely given up on it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now, I guess. I guess I mostly just play for the dailies. I have a lot of story quests and hangouts that I haven't finished, so I'm working through those. But aside from that, mostly just dailies and events, I guess. Let's see here. Let me see if there's anything I can throw away. This was a little iffy. It's attack double crit, but it's 2 rolls into defense. What do I do for a living? I'm a software engineer. And that's fine, you're not being nosy. I don't mind being asked that. Yeah, because this is attack double, what is this, like, it's like 30 CV. What do I think about Imaginarium Theater? I mentioned this earlier, but I'm pretty happy with it. I like that they're kind of introducing content that encourages you to try different characters and team comps, because my understanding of it is that there's going to be kind of rotating buffs that favor specific characters, right? So then instead of having you use like the same like 4 meta team comps every single Abyss cycle, for example, I think we're going to be seeing a lot more variety of team comps that people try out to beat Imaginarium Theater in each cycle. So I definitely like that a lot. I think it might be a little less beginner friendly though, because it kind of forces you to have a more horizontally invested roster, as somebody mentioned. So then if you just have like one really strong carry, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to like clear Imaginarium Theater every time probably. You probably need a more a bigger variety, a wider variety of characters invested in order to get through it consistently. So, but I think it is a good idea for endgame content and for like veteran players who are kind of looking to try out different team comps and tap into the rest of their character roster that they haven't really been unlocking. Oh, that's true. I guess the downside of that is that Abyss and Imaginarium Theater together, or each of them, reset only once per month now, so that's kind of a bummer. The overall primos that you get are supposed to be about the same, or a little bit more, I think, because you have 2 sources of like endgame primos, and they each reset once per month. But yeah, I don't really like that. You can only play Abyss like once per month, which is kind of a bummer, because like we already have such little endgame content as it is, so decreasing the frequency of the existing one is pretty iffy in my opinion. Okay, we'll just upgrade it from scratch. It's fine. I have a bunch of these saved up anyway, so there a faster way to do that? There's gotta be a faster way to... Do I just have to click on this 52 times? Is that right? There's gotta be a faster way to do it, right? Alright, what do we get? Okay, we got 1 roll into crit damage, 1 roll into attack, and... Is that 2 rolls? 2 rolls into def. Okay, that kind of sucks. Let's see what the last roll... And I have a low roll on crit too already, on crit rate. The crit rate is already a low roll, so... Oof. Okay, 2 crit damage. Huh. I don't love it. It's only like 23 CV, 24 CV. But I mean, it's on set main stat HP with double crit, which is pretty rare to come by. I'll probably hold on to it for now, but I'm definitely going to be looking for a better replacement. And then let me see if I have... Oh, I have this. I have HP crit damage ER, which I feel like is pretty good, right? Because ER is a pretty valuable stat on her. I think I want to upgrade this one. Attack percent. Not the best. I think I still... If we can roll some crit damage in ER, I feel like it's still worth it. I'll try it. Alright, we got crit damage. 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 is a win. Flat attack, okay. Looking a little rough now. Hold on. Let's reevaluate here. Because I also have this one, which is pretty much the exact same... It's the exact same substats. I have ER crit damage with HP main stat, and an ER crit damage with HP main stat. So let's pause here and see which one turns out better. And yeah, artifact RNG is definitely one of the roughest parts of this game for sure. Alright, we got crit damage again, that's good. ER, okay, looking good. ER again, okay. I like how this one looks. Because we're definitely going to need that ER. Let's see what we get on the last one. Crit damage would be nice. And it's attack. Okay. Alright, we have a pretty decent HP sands here. We have 3 rolls on ER, 2 rolls on crit damage. So 5 substat rolls. Not the best, but again, it's on set. So. And then, let me see if we have any circlets that are worth upgrading. I also have this hydro damage one. Hydro damage HP, ER, and then if this rolls like crit, then it might be worth it. But then, I don't know if I want to go hydro damage instead of HP, because I think HP Goblet is slightly better on Furina, right? Oh, and then we have this one, this crit rate circlet. Wait, but Furina has crit rate ascension stat, right? So then should I be going for a crit damage circlet on her? And yeah, HP Goblet is better. Okay, cool. Let me see here. I've been using... Where's Chi-Chi? I've been using Chi-Chi as like my artifact holder for Furina. She's gonna be using the Ferryman, this extremely ugly pipe. I feel so bad for putting this on Furina. I feel like this is gonna... I don't know, the aesthetic is just so bad. I have a pretty decent flower. We've got the double crit and the ER. The feather leaves a lot to be desired. It's double crit, but we lost a lot of rolls to attack and defense. So still looking for a better one here, but I actually haven't gotten like any good ones, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, we've got nothing. Right, and with the pipe, we're gonna have even more crit rate, right? So ideally I want a crit damage circlet. Alright, and then we have this HP double crit. This has about... I can use Festering on her, but then I feel kind of bad because I know a lot of players don't have it because it's from such a... It's from like 1.1, right? 1.1 or 1.2, I think. So then I feel kind of bad using this one. Or if I like start making content with Furina in it, and I show that I have this weapon, I feel like it's gonna feel a little exclusive. So I'm gonna try to stick with her F2P option. But yeah, ideally I would just use this. Like if you have Festering Desire, then there's no reason not to use it on her. I'm just trying to make the build as like relatable as possible, I guess. I think we're gonna have to evaluate whether we want this double crit one or the ER one, because the double crit's definitely better in terms of like damage and CV, but depending on how much ER we end up with, we might have to switch it. We'll see. And then we have this like mega crit damage circlet here. So we lost 1 roll to death, but we got 4 rolls into crit damage. So I kind of want to use this one, but yeah, ideally we should be using a crit damage main stat circlet because I'm going to have way too much crit rate, I think. Let's see here. Do I have any crit damage circlets? Oh, I have 1, but this is no crit rate, so I'm a little reluctant to use it. I'll lock it for now though, because that's my only main stat crit damage, it looks like. And then we have this pretty good HP double crit ER circlet, or goblet. So I think it's mostly going to come down to whether I want to offset the goblet or the circlet. Because then if I take this, let me see here, make sure I have the right one. Yeah, if I take this double crit goblet, then that opens up the opportunity for a good crit damage circlet. It's something like crit damage, crit rate, ER. Yeah, something like this would be pretty good. And then that puts me at let's see here, 162 ER. Is that enough? I think we want like closer to 200% ER, right? I don't know if 162 is going to be enough. And then this 43 is going to be closer to like a 60. Well, with the weapon we have 16, and then we're going to get 19 more from her Ascension stat. So then that's 35 more crit rate than what you're seeing on the stat sheet. So this is actually going to be closer to like 78 crit rate. And so then with that, we're like pretty close to the 1-to-2 ratio. And yeah, Furina at any constellation is going to be really strong. It's going to be a really strong addition to any team, I would say. Is 162 ER enough for Furina? I feel like we want more, right? And then that's where this one would probably get swapped out to something like this. We get 16 more ER, but we lose the crit rate. Furina solo is around 200 ER, right? Yeah, that's... So then I could switch to this, get 16 more ER. The other option actually, hold on, let me, if I keep this and then I switch to something like, I could do something like this, HP crit damage ER. Actually, I might need to take both. Or maybe I can get more crit or more ER from the circlet. Alright, this one's pretty good. We have 17 ER, 6% crit rate, still pretty good. And then I'll keep this. What does that look like? 174. Okay, so we're getting a little closer. We lost a little bit of crit rate, but again, this is going to be closer to like 70 crit rate with her Ascension stat and the weapon. And then still want a little more though. Something like this. We're losing a lot of combat stats for the ER. Yeah, now we're down to 158 crit damage. This is going to be about 70 crit rate. We have 180 ER. I might settle for something like this. But yeah, this is what I'm working with my Furina build so far. Probably farm a few more artifacts while I wait for it to come, since we still have about 3 weeks left. But yeah. Well, the chat is getting pretty heated about whether C0 Furina is worth it or not. And yeah, obviously C2 is stronger, but C0 is completely fine because she provides a team-wide 75% damage buff, right? Which is like bonkers. It's like Bennett level. It's like Bennett level team-wide buff. Probably stronger than what Bennett provides, actually. Well, no. I guess Bennett gives like 900 attack to the whole team, so I guess it's comparable. Yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to show for this stream. I'm excited to explore the Imaginarium Theater when that drops in 4.7. So hopefully we'll be releasing some guides for that, and then also for the new 4.7 Spiral Abyss rotation. Hopefully it won't be as annoying as this one. We'll see. But I don't know. Historically, they just get harder and harder. So maybe not so easy after all. And then especially looking forward to the second half of 4.7, where we're going to be getting Furina. So I have a lot of stuff saved up for her. I have all of the. Let's see here. Yeah, I have like these saved up. I have the gems, and then I have the talent materials, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, I have the gold talent materials for her, and I've got the weapon and the artifact, so yeah, really looking forward to Furina. Alright, thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see you when... Actually, I'll probably see you soon, because when Imaginarium Theater drops, I'll probably do another stream, so yeah. I'll see you all then. Thanks everyone.